What is going on YouTube? It's Destin the RV Guide here, and I wanted to give a quick update for the RV industry for springtime. And we're coming off a year that was record-setting in the RV industry, and by initial feel, I don't see it slowing down heavily in the near future, at least. The past couple weeks, at least at my dealership, have been right off the rocks busy. I mean, out straight. And not a bad thing. I thought we would see kind of a downturn for a couple of reasons that we'll go into in a minute here. But it seems to be fairly steady, which I'm surprised by. I think a couple things to point out. Inventory-wise, we're still seeing a lack of inventory, though it's not as bad as the previous couple of years. For example, I have about 150 on my lot right now, which usually have about 250 or 300. So we're still down quite a bit. But it's starting to come back. See a couple new floor plans coming out through manufacturers. They're starting to get their order times down a little bit. I had just recently attempted to put an order in for Montana. We're working on a deal right now, and where I was giving estimates of 6, 8, sometimes 10 months at times. I just got an order back for an estimate, and it looks like they'll be done by June or July. It would be on my lot, which really isn't that bad anymore. So it may be worth it to start looking into again if you're really looking for a specific kind of piece. Maybe orders aren't completely out of the question anymore. With that being said, like I said, inventory's still down a little bit, so you might need to do some searching around to find what you want to see, but they are out there. One big question I've been getting a lot of lately through my customers is interest rate based questions. And with everything going on in the world right now, we're on the brink of World War III, and we're trying to curb inflation and such like that. Interest rates are going up. I don't see them going down anytime soon, which has led to some shock through some of my customers. And I think we're going to start seeing a trend of that throughout the months to come as well. I think with the Feds trying to reel in this inflation that's happened, we're going to see them increase their rates, which will in turn increase bank rates and rates passed on to the consumer at the end of the day. So I think if you are in the market, it may be worth it to consider if you are financing it. I don't know how much the rates are going to jump at all. Nobody knows. It's all a guess. But I do see that happening in the industry, so it is something to consider. Other than that, I see a lot of people starting to come out. Weekends are starting to get busy at the dealerships, so I would really suggest if you find a floor plan that you want to see, it behoove you to at least get an appointment in there and get a chance to take a look through it, because the opportunity to at least see the floor plans may change very quickly depending on dealership lots and what they have available and that sort of thing. So I think that's what's going on that end. Some news in the RV industry. It looked like Forest River not too long ago had another plant malfunction, so that'll slow down production a little bit. Cost increases, I've seen it slow down a little bit. For example, Dutchman did not do a price increase this past month, which usually it's every 28 or 30 days. They'll come out with new pricing, a price increase, and it just seems to happen constantly over the past couple of years. Almost every chance that the manufacturer got, they were bumping their price up to the dealers, which is why when you saw ordered units, you weren't able to guarantee a price. I heard so many stories that customers of mine had put a deposit on an ordered unit, and when it finally came in months and months down the road, all of a sudden the price had jumped up $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Still something that could happen because nobody knows when they're going to increase prices. I have heard of some dealerships making customers sign waivers about price increases that they have no control over and that sort of thing. Another thing to consider while you're looking around. But I think we're gearing up for a really good 2022. I see demand still high. I see supply starting to increase a little bit. I see the price is fairly steady. I don't think it's going down anytime soon, but I think it's gonna slow down a little bit on the frequency of increase. So I think we're setting up for a good season, it looks like. And if you are in the market looking around, looking for an upgrade or something, it might be a good time to do so. Want to touch on trades for just a second. I have started to see, so in 2021, when there was such a lack of trailers available, it really jumped the price of pre-owned units. Just like in the car market, you just can't go buy a new one, so the price of used just shot right up, and the camper market followed suit. I'm starting to see a turnaround a little bit. NADA has started to drop some trade values a little bit, where I used to always say your trade's never going to be worth more than it is today, and 99% of the time that's true. Well, it wasn't the case, actually. I saw trade values increase last year over years past, and they're starting to go back down. So if you are looking around and you got a trade, it is something else to consider. You might get a little bit more dollar value while there's still a slight lack of inventory. You still might be able to cash in on that while the opportunity's there. But yeah, I think we're in for a really good season. Like I said, if you are in the market, take advantage of it before the increases. Not the worst time to do it, I don't think. And yeah, let me know what you guys see in the industry. If I'm not hitting the nail on the head, or if you guys are seeing something different, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'd like to get other perspectives as well. And of course, follow my page if you like the walkthrough videos. If you want lifestyle updates like this, you'll see a lot more if you subscribe to our page. So hope this helped out a little bit. Look forward to it and enjoy the camping season.